Bum ba dum. Bum bum bum.
It's just jam. Oh. Okay, let's just jam. Why not? Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-rum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-da-rum ba-da-da-da-da.
Hello, hello, whoever you are. Viewer, who are you?
Who are you? Say hi, if you please. It's probably John Murphy. Probably John Murphy. And my guess. Good old John Murphy. Always hanging, never chatting. It's okay.
I wonder if you can hear me.
Yeah, I believe that you could. Anyways, I'm just gonna jam. Because it's better to jam than to not jam. And I want to use... See, I want to play with my little... Oof, I want to play with my thing. My... What? Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll go back to the swaggy stuff later. Oh, man. My SFX. Wonder when I made that render. Waveforms. A link to the past. I have no direction today. Oh, not that I almost ever do. But today is particularly a little. Come hang out with me, please. Dun, 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 dun. da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. God. Alright. How do I actually get this to work? I think I got it to work now. Just kidding. I am just kidding. This is more of me than you will ever find yourself wanting to have. You say, okay, Chaka, that's enough. And I say, it is never enough. Hey. But, see this big problem for Boris. Say, Boris. Monitor, huh? Crashed everything. Alright. Man, oh man. Good old techno. I hate techno. Technology. My other monitor has crashed. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba 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 bum. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba 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 bum. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh my goodness, what just happened? Wow. Great. Okay, well, we're back. We're back. Bum 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 bum. All right, well, we found out this works. Go into here. And yeah, so many things have crashed. So many things. And turns out there, turn performance mode back on. Oh, hello, somebody. Hello, hello. Let's make it. That's the first Noel for whoever it is just showed up. That's all I got for you. I am. That's it. That's all I got. And maybe a little, yeah, little one of those. Ba ba bum ba dum ba. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna take snares from, we'll take 5 Sean snares, why not? Make a new beat. Sean, Sean. Hello, Sean. You're not here. And I don't feel like doing this, but I'm doing it anyways. I don't wanna be here, hanging out with all you beautiful people. Except all you beautiful people are not existent. Because all right, so I'm gonna go up to serial killer. Let's start her out with just a little putting that phrase as we know it in there. Reload the tool. Let's see, get it to open. All right, so we're on octave number 3 here. So first of all, we're going to change the motif length to 5. Okay. And then we're going to go. So 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2. So we're going to say 6 6 1 oh yeah 6 12 6 okay.
Bump. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum.
So might as well keep working on some features.
You know you're writing atonal music when you want to listen to a little music while you're writing music. You know what I mean?
All right. So 0 1 2 3 4. Okay. So that should work. If we go to our prime, punch them in, done to, done to, done to.
Interesting. Everything broke.
Now, why did it break? Because our chromatic inversion axis did not automatically update. And we didn't reload it. Back to 48. See, that's already a good one.
Bum bum.
See, I'm just getting all these ideas for all these different Features. So many features. I don't want to add all the features. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba. Oh, man. So 16. We got how many different? Oh yeah, yo, I hate this. Okay. See, we're having problems here. We're having kind of a lot of problems. I mean, not a lot of problems, but, you know, it's a good amount. Oh, you see, that's a problem. Woo! We are getting a use case. It's a use case, that's for sure. All right. Motif length, 12. All right. Chroma inversion axis, 5. I think what's cool, though, is I'm finding, like, building my whole workflow around this one tool is, like, giving me my own consistency, like a kind of meta consistency, because it's not really one that I'm planning for, but it's one that's emerging out of, you know, the fact that I'm doing this. Okay, so let's go change our edit step to 0, and then just punch through a couple of our things again. Oops, gotta go to global edit step. But yeah, that's a neat thing, I think, is that, you know, your tool, a tool is a consistency, right? Okay, so we have 20 different strings, primes, whatever you want to call them. Now, the real question is, why don't we do this one at a global edit step of 6? This is so great. Listening to music is a great way to write music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we started that one at the 18. The equivalent would be 18 after the 48. What's 18 plus 48? I guess it's 66. All right, let's go do this one. All right. Sick. If you're tuned into the Chuck B. Atonal Crazy Fractal Experimental Hour, thanks for tuning in. I'm on one today. You gotta be on one, though. I feel like it's the whole point, is to be on one, right? So it's fun. Whatever the frick that means. I do feel like, yeah, it's difficult. I mean, life is difficult. How do you... I'm always doing my thing. Bum, bum. Get rid of this first one. Bum, bum, ba, bum. So, why don't we instead Sean, if you're watching, thanks for doing all my sound design. Haha, just kidding. We're buddies. Uh-oh, you hear the urgency in the situation. It's pretty urgent. Whoa. Okay, So 4 is gonna put us 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't we? What if we do 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of the best songs in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the Chuck B. Fractal Composition Hour. One, two, three, four, 5. Who says you can't love the number 5? I wish I knew exactly how to control the... And this is where I'm about to lose the plot right here. It's been my new favorite saying recently. No. Taringa. Does base murder still work? Does it work? Don't use it then. If it don't work, don't use it. Ba-da-ba-bum. Hello, rogue viewer who happened to stumble into my channel. Oh, John, hi, I see you. Yeah, sorry the mic's low. I just see you now. Hey. I'm still working. I haven't told you about my serialism composition tool that I've been building for a couple weeks now. That's great. Oh yeah, dude. Well, here it is. You input a motif and then it gives you Well, whatever the length of the motif is times 4 different permutations on it, it can invert the scale degrees chromatically, diatonically. It can invert the edit steps placed with it, an auxiliary control, the velocity. Yeah, can load and save files. It's not quite done. It's this feature creep issue, you know, like of it being you just keep coming up with more ideas, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna finish it, it's gonna be done, and then it's like, oh, this would be so cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm really excited. I am gonna try to, I want to get it out like within a week. I always say that with software, it's so hard to finish, and I'm like, oh, I should just add the essentials and then do a version 2 next time. But yeah, it's really fun, man. It's really good stuff, and you can do traditional 12-tone serialism. It's probably not really that great for anybody else but me, but like I said, I'm kind of finding it. It's like a really cool, well, I made most of this beat with it. And that's a pretty dope beat. We're taking the world by storm, my dude. Fractals. We're making fractal beats. One, two. Bum, 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 bum. I think I'm actually gonna turn the Zelda off now. Yeah, maybe. See, I've been having a hard time finding. I feel well, not a hard time, but you know, finding my groove with these broadcasts because, like, I don't. It's got to be terrible to just watch me code, which I guess, at least on scheduled broadcasts, I want to make them do something interesting. You know what I mean? Bum 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 ba-da-dum. I kind of just want to jam on this a little bit. Add a hot tub. What's a hot tub? How do I add a hot tub? And in your brain, I forget. I know who you are, but I forget who you are. But I love you. I love you so much. I was stalking you and I was like, who is this again? I don't remember, but I love you. Ba bum ba. How do I add a hot tub? You helped me crack the tree open. I remember and I know, and I'm not going to give it away who you are because now I know. Thanks for tuning in, you. Jamming on a little pad there. Now, that's not really going to go along very well with our our other drums here. Well, I try to err on the side of caution and let people be anon, but I guess I can start listing your fears and personal address and insecurities. Just kidding, I don't know them. I wish that you could see what is going on with with my iPad. None of these sounds. See, the primary issue I always find that I have with writing is this kind of like, detailing into like layers and layers and layers. They say you should do layers. Layers are good, but then when is too much, And minimalism is like I try to think about that a lot. Not that I even do it, but. And also listening to that, it's like what I want to do and what I know how to do or what I feel confident in doing is I want to just be like, all right, here we go. This is the track. These are the parameters. This is what we got to do. And also I got to remember I'm adding another. Add comments into section. Yeah, I want to I forgot what I was saying. But I wonder, does this thing work over OSC? I don't think it does. Maybe we can get the network channel to work. The network channel isn't very expressive. I forget everything. Yeah, see, there. I know what I always tend to want to do is I over melodicize, I think. You know what I mean? Because I tend to want to grab a bunch of like different melodic instruments and then just like compose with those. But then, it's electronic music. You got to use samples, and then samples, we're going to more often than not be very melodically complex on their own. That sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of complexity in samples, and it goes back to, I forget who it is, but this theorist talks about note or sound masses in modern music, where he says it's not the individual notes aren't as important as like the perceptual mass, which is like the sample tends to encompass that mass, right? Or like multiple masses. I love the bassoon. I was just randomly thinking about a bassoon the other day because I was like, man, they're just creepy on their own. Don't tell me you're not scared. My volume's kind of low. I see. Well, I bet it's a lot better now. Yes, much better. Thanks, guys. It's really annoying in Streamlabs when you turn on quote performance mode. That turns off your video monitoring. It also takes away your friggin' audio level monitoring, so I can't Like I have performance mode off or on right now, but it's gonna take up more computer power. And then I turn it off and I can't see that. But you're saying it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna look at my microphone. I think it's okay. I'm gonna look at here, but I'm just a little afraid that if I go and I'm not careful with my mix, I'll blow your genus out. But we'll just do this. All right, let's. So I want to get like something rhythmic, and I'm gonna use one of my favorite synthesizers today, like I use almost every day. Parsec. It's one of my favorites. It is a spectral synthesizer. It uses spectrums to make stuff in a very strange way. Sick. But I want a trancey rhythmic thing. Let's see if that works. Oh, the other thing I want to do is turn on my foot pedals. Let's play feetsy. Ha ha ha. Keylab 61. Now, are you serious? Sometimes you just can't rely on stuff to work. You know what I mean? It's like, why ain't that working? It's like, I don't know. Just don't work. Today, it just don't work. Tomorrow, maybe it'll work. There we go. So, and then I do this. And then, yeah, that one foot pedal is just broken, man. I gotta maybe rewire him. Open him up. Change it up. See if we can just do this real quick, even though it's just wasting time. That's okay. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I literally get really depressed when there's like absolutely no one there. I'm just gonna say that. Now I'm doing that with my feet though. Isn't that cool? No hands. Even though it's the wrong control real quick. Stop the set. Even though I mean, who needs a hot tub to get naked, am I right? Audio reactive. How about coding in a hot tub? Yep. I'd need a waterproof keyboard, that's for sure. Why does every chord all of a sudden work together? You know what I mean? I just find it's like maybe I don't. Maybe I want to add the rhythm in myself. All right, we're gonna pick a random note. G sharp. G sharp, because no one uses G sharp. Berav. G sharp berav. That's our G sharp berav key that we're jamming in. G sharp Belrave. John, I work in sharps, okay? I work in sharps. You want to see my plugin? It's in sharps, okay? Deal with it. I mean, you got to choose one or the other. Actually, it's funny. I wish I could show you. I might have to set up a camera. Wait a second. Um Specifically here on my thing. I wonder if this, let's see if this works. I'm going to go out of performance mode for a second here. Pointy plugins forever. Where's this other? Well, I guess there's that on-screen keyboard. Didn't do us much good. The iPad just don't work. Sorry, I'm doing stuff here. Image webcam. Yeah, let's move it to the top. Top Gun from the top. This doesn't really help. Let's see what's going on. It is cool though. This is pretty cool, right? And I would really prefer just to share the. I wish I could just share what's going on my iPad. Which I can, but I can't because it's using the MIDI for what's called the IDAM. And when both happens, it freezes. I don't think it just doesn't like to share. You know, which I can relate. Who likes to share, you know? Yeah, it's nice. It's not the raw, like, data, here's data that I want, you know? But can't always have it. We can't always get what? I do need to probably just keep a keyboard here every time I'm doing anything so I can just riff it up. So who wants to talk about the fact that teaching is lying? Who wants to talk about that? Because I feel very torn because I want to make, I'm like, I need to make more small YouTube videos, like educational videos on things I know about, like music theory or composition or something. And then I start to realize, like, you know, the authoritative tone that you have to take to make those videos is very, like, you have to gloss over so many details. I feel like in order to like sound like an authority, you have to make these oversimplifications that I find frankly a little offensive. So I picked the Barav because, you know, I wanted to do something. See, but again, I feel like this is kind of my problem. I'm not really thinking sound massively. Massive, haha. Yeah, it really bothers me, John, because like I'm like, all the things I want to make videos on, I'm like, I cannot really, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I can't really like I don't know. You have to gloss over things in order for people to like accept what you're saying as like authoritative. Because if you're really as speculative about things as they are, like, you know, because I mean it's cliche, but I do, you know, consider myself a constant student of all these things, you know. Let's go listen through some of these leads. Oh, I like this one. Oh. Let's see. Okay, so there's this riff. It's like an A, C sharp C. And you repeat and you diminish. Can you say that? Can you just like diminish something a half step? Is that what that, you move down a half step? So why don't we... Okay, see now I gotta turn my performance mode on again because it's slowing down. Bum bum bum. Okay, see, I like that. And that's an okay speed. The moods of these don't match, but, you know, that's why it's experimental. You get a circusy vibe? See, I don't get that. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I get the Middle Eastern vibe because it is like, you know, a friggin' mean, maybe like a circus like in Turkey or something like that. What's a fuck here? Why don't we just make this into some dubstep? Why not? Right? I don't see a problem. Take it down to 70, see how everything works. We're going to assume it works. And we're going to add that, and then we're going to duplicate, insert a track, and then we're just going to get some big old snares from our good friend Sean. Sean, if you're listening, you're probably not. Where? 2017, man. Sean drums. I thought we had more. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be a friggin' jerk and not use drums, Sean. I'm not gonna use your drums, Sean. I'm gonna use a bit of something else over here. He's a kick generator. Let's just go. I love John Murphy. New question. Do you ever use Renoise kicks generator? And I will use actually one of Sean's snares because I don't want to make a snare. I can make a kick on the fly like that. So, all right, we're going to go and throw this all together and then hope that the levels turn out nice. Why does that seem, that seems so much slower for dubstep? Maybe it just doesn't need to be that slow, and we don't need to be dubstep, and just be something halftime. And that's probably why. We just don't need this to be so halftime. Maybe that's, I feel like, more halftime than I even know what to do with nowadays. Yo. Not what we want. You're totally right, Aaron. It does. Let's just add some in real quick. We're just gonna get some sub-bass samples from some jungle kits. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fade out. Fade out. Boom. And I'm gonna have to fade out here in not too long. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have to fade out. I got an appointment at 2:30 because I'm an important businessman. Oops, what did I do? I always forget what shortcut I did. Control, Shift, Slash. All right. Yeah. Yeah, is this... I don't know if this is really spooky, though. Thanks. Thanks for wishing me good business. You know, I just love doing business. I love it. It's like, you know, you make a deal, and then it's like, wow, mutually beneficial, you know. Okay, so, yeah, this should be C, and actually we're going to go. This is not spooky. I'm just going to be honest. It's not right now. But I don't really know. Except maybe, I think actually the thing that's keeping it from being spooky is a little bit of these drums. So I'm going to throw a filter on them. A bandpass. And see, like, I feel like if there's just... Well, the gabber kicks aren't helping. LOL. See, that's not bad. This, like, could be spooky. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, the kick and snare combo is also incredibly not spooky. So that's going to have something to do with it. Is this our kick? Yeah, so John, what I was saying about this kick generator, it's great because it's just, you know, and for what I know, little I know about kick synthesis, a transient and a tail. You know, you got a transient sample that you load in there. And that's what I'm going to be doing away with a little bit here is like... There we go. See? But, and the snare is decidedly unspooky. Is there a spookier... I swear I just saw that. Well, I like to use these pots. They're not very spooky, though. Amiga samples. These are all sped up too much. And I mean, you can speed them down if you want to. I keep thinking... Oh, horror. That's... Yeah, that's a great snare. Why don't we just go with that? Just take a bit off the front there. Maybe if we just pitch it down and then reverb it, we can kind of get away with a little bit just being like atmospheric. Ba-ba-bum-ba-dum-bum. If anything, we'll just turn it way down and it'll be like a background there. But it's still, it wants like a real hit. You know what I mean? Above it. And so we're going to go and try to find one in our... I got this. We want a zap. That's what I want, is a zap. So I'm going to just look in random places. These are actually all samples from... I'm not telling because I'm copyright. They're from a game. They're from a game about music. Nope.
Temp.
Yeah, why not? This one. Turn it way up. In fact, I'll use this gainer to turn it up. Ba-bum. We gotta do something about the envelope on that monster sound. I don't know if it's adding much, to be honest. Okay, way spookier though. This is a lot better. And even our kick, maybe if we go to our effects and we do, we're gonna filter our things with a lot of high definition, high frequency definition don't tend to be very spooky. And so what I want to do, yeah, there we go. Much spookier. Lot spookier. So the rhythm on that bass is making it not very spooky. But it's okay. I don't really have time to go do that. I got to get off in like 10 minutes max. And I am going to take it to the max, I think. Okay, we need to turn the release on, and then we need to make this a mono instrument. See, and there's a little... It's, you know, I know a lot has to do with the, well, oh, and it's reversing. We need to have it. Oh yeah, see, that's always tough. I can't really reverse. But see, let's just strip it down. We're gonna scrap this rhythm. I do have time. I'm gonna do it. 2:16. I said I gotta call it 2:30. So at 2:25, I'm out of here. All right. Kind of want to jump by this like dotted, thing over here. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Let's go, let's go. Now, see, again, I just rinse the absolute crap. John, did you reverse engineer the Kaiser yet fully so I can just use it? Because I need it. So, yeah. Well, could you please do that? Just kidding. That's what you keep saying, man. You're like, they're eventually gonna let me take vacation. I'm like, good, you need it. You need it. There's Aaron, so there's a plugin. Well, it's a combination of a script and basically it's an emulator for the Akai time stretching algorithm that someone built into Renoise, which was like really necessary for writing breakcore, because I could just like right click something and then time stretch it, and it would give you that super nice Akai sound. And it doesn't work on 64-bit Macs, so it's kind of devastating. Boom, boom, boom. What? So, why don't we just, ping. Okay, yeah, see, this is kind of our... And, this instrument is good. Guys, I don't want to go. I've noticed these Twitch streams tends to like the first 45 minutes, pretty slow, to be honest with you. But then they start getting to going, and then I just got to start doing them when I don't have so much important business to do afterwards. You know what I mean? Because that's the problem, is I'm just got to do business. What's 24 divided by 3? 8. Trick question. We don't have 8 in our little edit step. Probably need more of a dotted thing. Should be 9. See, that's not, I mean, there'd be a lot of work to get that to be fully creepy. You know what I mean? It's not inherently. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for tuning in. In Your Brain, thank you. John Murphy, thank you. Bonch, I see you. Thank you. It's been great jamming. This is definitely like some villains planning their like a villain planning devious cutscene from a game. Okay, yeah, I do have to go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tuesdays are Renoise days. I think maybe Thursdays and Sundays will be too, because let's be honest, coding is boring to watch, I guess. Unless you really have something focused. I don't like being that focused. Anyways, thank you guys. Have a good day.